Alright, so this is one of the most important mods that I need to do to my bike, and is these turbo vents for your air intake and your CVT intake, because these are single-sided and they simply just clog with mud from the tires slinging, and then I actually had my bike go into a limp mode because of it. So the turbo vents are dual-sided, and you can buy this kit off of eBay as a kit or from your dealer. It's not very expensive. I think it's like $100. In the box, you're going to get gasket set. Instructions, extremely simple. Remove this bolt on each side, and then your other quick release bolt right there. And these simply just bolt right on to the factory location. So I'm going to get both these installed and show you what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, there's only one gasket set, and that's going to go on the CVT intake side. There is no gasket for the air intake side, nor did it have one originally, but they do include one for the CVT, just really trying to keep this dry. And you see how dirty these are. I've already blown all this out, but so now I'm going to take some brake cleaner, some paper towels, clean out this channel. I want this to be really, really clean so the adhesive can stick. I also have all the hardware out. There's literally just one bolt on each side. They include 4 new bolts for the new vents, and that's really all there is to it. So let's get this cleaned up and get the gasket put down. So we have this gasket installed, and just for a note, look where this gasket falls. I haven't taken the backing off yet, but it's actually not up against this plastic like your mind wants it to be. And what I did is that I laid this down all the way in the channel, push it down, it goes right here, a crack right there, and that way you can actually see where it's going to go. Now this is going to be a pain in the butt to get in there correctly. As you can see, it's a little bit underneath this lip because of the tight clearance, but we'll figure it out. So that's how it should sit. So let's get it on. Okay, the gasket's fully installed. We're going to take our vent. There is a lip in the back, tucks in. You have to put it all the way forward and then pull it back. It's a tight fit. What I like to do, one bolt in the rear, one bolt in the front, screw it down, that easy. So there is the finished result. Adding the big front fender flares and then the bigger vents in the rear just kind of helps that accentuated look. So once again, these are double-sided vents. You can see straight through them, both sides. So no matter what happens, this side will always stay clean, always breathe air. This big offset wheel pretty much is the reason why I'm getting so much mud covering this. This is just general trail riding too. But having the backside open, so much better. Now the gasket on this side is great, and I think another reason they sealed it up is just for like maybe some rattling. It really makes it a solid piece. Also, these are bolted front and rear, where the factory ones were just simply slipped in the rear. So that could definitely cause some chattering or some vibration along with everything else on this bike. Eliminating something is nice. Now, another thing to take note of is these frog skin adhesive screens on the seam right here. Sometimes they'll try to lift a little bit, maybe from the heat or packaging or maybe just manufacturing. So what I do is I just run my finger on the seam all the way, because once dirt gets in there, you're done. It's never gonna want to stick again. So overall, really happy. It was well worth the money. Like I said, it was like $100, and now you are getting much more airflow. So if this helps, hit the like button, and thanks for watching.